Annabelle, and welcome to Meeple Village. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing of Star Wars The Clone Wars. Join me at the table and let's see what's in the box. So Star Wars The Clone Wars, this is a pandemic system. I do not like pandemic, but I love Star Wars. So, and I have enjoyed the WoW pandemic game, so the World of Warcraft pandemic game. If you want to see a run through of that one, it's already on the channel. Let me know if you want to see a run through of this one. But in the meantime, it's the Clone Wars. So I'm guessing this is only the first three movies, 1, 2, 3, with Darth Maul and Anakin and Ahsoka and everybody. Let's see. On the back, we have what the board game is going to kind of look like once it's set up. We have some minis, which I'm very excited about. 50 minis. One game board, one die, 138 cards, 4 sheets of plastic, 4 sheets, 6 plastic markers, and 1 plastic slider. And this is 14 plus, 1 to 5 players, 60 minutes to play. I'm happy to see that it's a solo game as well. So do you enjoy Pandemic? And if so, which one so far has been your favorite? I hear a lot of people saying Legacy, Pandemic Legacy, which makes sense. I do love Legacy games. I believe so far the one I've enjoyed the most has been Anne's End. Also, of course, Gloomhaven, but that takes so long. I'm not sure if I'll ever get to finish that one. All right, so Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Let's see. First thing we find is the manual, and underneath it, it's the board. So here's the contents. Really small font setup, and it does look like a pandemic game. Put 3 here, put 2 here. So playing the game, key concepts. Okay. I like that there's examples. Appreciate that. There's solo play, the villains, winning and losing. Mostly losing. And then fine points. Okay, love the art. And credits, nothing in the back. Alright, next up is the board. And then of course we have our minis and all the cards they talked about and plastic stuff. We'll look at that in a minute. Okay, so let's open this one up. So it's of course the Star Wars universe, planets. Then looks like it's only one-sided. Sometimes you have like different sides depending on how many players. But this one looks like we're always going to use this side no matter how many players are in the game. So of course some of the planets we know and love: Kashyyyk. What else? Mandalore. There's, what else do I know? Wantel, Coruscant, Alderaan, Corellia, Naboo, Mustafar, Solust, Ryloth, Tatooine, Geonosis, Camino. I mean, there's plenty that we know now. Huta, Mon Cala from Mon Calamari, and looks like we're gonna be tracking threat here. We're gonna be tracking the invasion. There's gonna be invasion deck, invasion discard, villains, more villains everywhere. Looks like there's space to put all of your decks, and then, as always, most pandemic games have this player turn, if not all, which tells you exactly what you're going to do during the turn. Ready cards, do 4 actions, activate villains, invade planets, and the hand limit is 7 at all times. Okay, we're going to take a look at the minis. Just want to make sure we see what's in here. There's the players, so let's take a look at that first. Is there something underneath here? Let's check. I don't think so. Oh, there is. Okay, I'm glad I checked. See why you always have to check? I don't think there's going to be anything. Nope, no, nothing else. Okay, so let's take a look at our player boards so that we know everyone's name who's in here. And then we'll look at the minis. And they are double-sided. We got General Grievous, so obviously these guys are not good. All the bad guys are here. Maybe we have like a boss that we have to fight depending on what game. That'd be kind of cool. So here's a closer look. This is Count Dooku. Here's the back. Darth Maul, only referred here as Maul. In the back. There's the General. In the back. And one more. Here's the minis. Here's another one. I'm showing you the villains first since we just saw their cards. Okay. He looks like he's ready for a fight. Always is, right? Even he's ready for a fight. Alright, Count Dooku. I'm not sure if we're going to have like a player, we're going to control everybody. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you this, show you the heroes in the game. There's Obi. Okay. I like the minis. I saw pictures. I don't know. They look good. Just I thought they were better. Maze Windu. I mean, I guess they are really good. I guess I shouldn't complain. And to know that I'm playing a pandemic game and having Yoda running around the board somewhere, I mean, that's cool. Okay, here's Anakin. Here's a note that you might not know about me. I used to have a dog named Anakin. I named him when, actually before the first episode came out, I named him Anakin. I didn't know he was going to turn out to be what he turned out to be, but, you know, Anakin was loved, and, well, here's Anakin, the guy I named him after. And our last hero is Ahsoka. Here we go. Alright, and then we have more plastics. So there's tokens. I'm guessing these are to track things. And then I'm guessing these are the things that are going to be everywhere on the board annoying us. And then a huge, big die. Let's take a look at everything. Alright, so first the tokens. Let's see. I like them. They're nice and yeah, they're not like cardboard. They could have gone with cardboard, but they didn't. So I'm guessing we're gonna need to see whatever's underneath this one. And then this one has a lightsaber on it. This one has a target on it. There's another see-through one. And then an orange target or yellow. And then this one. Alright, there's 3 of these and a tracker. Here's a closer look. And then, yes, this is a big die. Wow, okay, well, I guess we're gonna be, there's only, it seems like there's only 2 different results. And then tons of Roger Roger. Here's a closer look at them. And that's it for plastic. So all we have is cards. And I like leaving these for last in case you don't want anything spoiled. Let's see. Let's open the first one up. See if we can figure out the backs and what decks everything belongs to. I saw a whole bunch of spots for decks. So I expect a whole lot of different backs in these cards. So these are blue. These match that tracker that we saw earlier. Okay, and then these have the different villains. Yeah, the different villains. I'll give you a closer look at the art and what's on each side of the cards. So it looks like these are our player aids. And then Jedis. Maybe our players. Here's some Imperials. Tons of Imperials. This must be like just that deck we use. And these are the same as those, so I will imagine that they go together. Yeah, it's more of those locations. Okay, so 5 different decks and then the player aids. I'll show you the player aids first and then we'll go over all the decks together. On one side we have the actions that we can take. We can fly, we can attack, we can reinforce, and we can attempt a mission. And then this is our starting planet apparently, and maybe some, I don't know, blockade, 2 health, you cannot affect missions. I'm not sure what this is really. But I guess that everybody gets one of these because they have different planets on them. So maybe your starting planet and an ability that only you have. And then with that in mind, we're going to move on to what I think are the heroes in the game. Okay. Obi-Wan. So that's not Ahsoka. Mace Windu, Anakin, Yoda. Oh, there she is. Okay. Since we looked at the heroes, let's go ahead and look at the villains. Count Dooku is going to be doing these things. Next up is Maul. The General. Machinations. And last but not least, So not much art. I'm guessing depending on what villain you choose to defeat, or maybe you have to defeat multiples, you'll be using these cards to help you out. Not sure what that is, but I do remember the tracker. Okay, unfinished business. Huh. Okay. No art, just the map and probably bad stuff happening. Okay. Blue ones, which are the locations. So there should be one for each location. And you saw there's tons. I mean, if you didn't, I like that they have that map there to help you find the location quickly until you get familiar with the board. I wonder if like I have a really bad memory, but like I know like in what's the name of Rebellion, Star Wars Rebellion, Coruscant is down there next to Naboo, so maybe the map is similar, and that will help to remember all these planets are. And what is this? Mission Planet and Mission Planet. Okay, maybe that's what those two plastic tokens are for. And finally, I'm guessing this is how we're going to make our deck. Cody, Jesse, Rex. These are our clones. They have names. So I'm guessing this is how you take actions, not take actions, but you know, like do cool stuff. For example, add that symbol to an attack at your planet. So these are the cards we're going to be using, but of course we're going to be mixing in bad cards in here because that's pandemic. All right, there we go. There's Padme. And that's it, guys. That's everything that comes in the box for Star Wars, The Clone Wars. If you enjoyed this one, give us a thumbs up. If you'd like to see a run-through of this one, let me know in the comments below so I can add it to my list of run-throughs. And I will see you guys on the next one. But until then, may you play more games. Mm-hmm.